It's easy to cheer when a student athlete makes the big play on the field, but what about when he or she stumbles? When a standout athlete lands in hot water, it can cost them everything from embarrassment to court fines, even jail time. That's why some local adults want to reach young athletes early. WCBI's Alyssa Martin is live in the studio with the important role coaches play in molding futures. Alyssa?
Joey, for so many kids, it's the dream. A talent for sports, that means college scholarships and possibly a professional future. But mistakes and poor judgment can carry a high price. Today, I talked with two winning coaches who want to see successful futures from their players.
Luther Riley is the head coach for the Columbus High School boys basketball team. His team just won the state championship. He says his love for kids is what called him to become a coach, but along with that comes another role.
Being in this role, it's not a question of whether or not you want to be a mentor. You have to be a mentor.
Coach Riley says it's important for student athletes to have a good support system to guide them in the right direction, and this is often where he steps in.
My first job there at Provine High School, the principal told me one thing, and he said, and it stuck with me for a while, he said, the children don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So once they know how much you care, then they'll climb any mountain for you. So, and certainly we try to show the young men here at Columbus High that we care.
That takes extra time and attention.
You have to look at that support system, and if it's not complete, you have to serve in roles that, you know, such as a father figure, not the father, but a father figure for a young man that, you know, may need to talk to somebody at times, may need to share some information with, something that he's going through, you know. You may have to be a listener, big brother, you know, and I try to keep my office door open all the time. You know, it's not a problem. I'm not saying that I can solve every problem, but I can listen and try to get help with the problem.
Tyrone Shorter is the head football coach at Noxubee County High School. He has coached for 18 years and also played professional football. He says he uses his own experience as an example for his players.
I've seen so many guys lose their career, lose their chance of going to college. Once they get in college, lose their career in college. So I use myself as an example. I try to explain to these guys and what to expect once they get to college and what they need to do as they prepare through high school.
Coach Shorter has a mentor program for his players that meets weekly.
Sit away from football. We get away from football and we talk to them about preparing them for life, molding them to be young men and building character. And that's one thing that we do here in our program, because I want to see these guys be successful once they leave high school, have a chance in life.
He also wants his players to know that one bad decision can leave major consequences.
It takes a few seconds to get in trouble, and it takes a lifetime to get out of trouble. So the consequences, everything that you do, wrong or right, you know, it's going to have a consequence behind it. So, and that's what we try to, you know, tell these guys, that think before you do something, because there's always a consequence behind it.
And Coach Shorter also told me that when a former player comes back to campus and says that he made a difference in their life, that is much better than winning any football game.
All right, thanks a lot, Alyssa Martin, live in our studio with that story tonight.